That's good. Right. Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I have decided to have a go at reinstating an online Cuppa and Cards. So yeah, I'm just getting myself organised here to get started. So if you're here, say hello. Hi Lisa, in you come. So what I thought was I do a face-to-face Cuppa and Cards on a Thursday locally in a place called Arnotdale House, which is in a park in Falkirk where I live. So if you are local, I would love it if you came along on a Thursday morning at 10:30. If you want further details about that, please just message me. Yeah, so what I've got left over, a little pack of things that were left over from last week's Cuppa and Cards, so I thought we could create that on a live Cuppa and Cards. Just give me a wee second till I go grab my Cuppa. I forgot to grab my Cuppa. Okay, I'm back with my Cuppa. So if you're here watching, please say hello in the chat. You do have to be logged into Google to be able to take part in the chat. And this is hi Marlon. In you come. The fire's on, it's quite cool this morning, so come and sit by the fire. But I do have the windows open so we can hear the birdies sing. So it should be quite pleasant here. I've got my Cuppa. I've got coffee all over it. But look at this lovely wee Cuppa. Treated myself to with a bumblebee on it and forget-me-nots. And I think could be blossom from a tree. Could even be a strawberry flower, but it's not season for that yet. But then there's berries here too, so it's kind of covering all the seasons. But yeah, just a nice wee cup I saw, so I thought I would have that. So I've got this here, Paper Happinicity by Monica, who is one of my friends in Australia. She's a fellow Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I was watching her the other day and she was using circle sayings along with Ink Botanical Designer Series paper and with these colours. And yeah, so I just thought, oh my gosh, that's great, Monica. Thank you for the idea, you sparked me off. And she was using the panel of the Designer Series paper. She was using the Crushed Curry, Basic Grey, and she was using Very Vanilla, I think. I think you were using Very Vanilla as well. Anyway, so that's great. I'll use Very Vanilla because I'm very low on Basic White at the moment. So anything, yeah. So I think we use Very Vanilla because there's Very Vanilla in these papers. And they're ever so pretty. I'll just let you have a quick look at what's left here in this. So we may bring in some other colours today. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And there is a video going around of how these papers were made, and they actually took real flower heads and painted on them and then stamped with the painted on flower and then obviously photographed the result in work. And I love it. I love it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love it. So there's just loads there to play with. There's plaids, there's dots, there's flower prints, there's just like geometric-y, I don't know, just patterns. So we've got that. So So that's beside us, and I've got the leftover bits of card I took with me. So we've got excuse me. What I was showing the ladies at Cuppa and Cards was how to stamp with your pens, your Stamp Right markers, so that if you've got something like this picture, I mean I chose the oddest of colours here, but you know, a purple sky, but it doesn't matter, it was just to demonstrate to them that you can do lots of different colours on one stamp using your pens. So that was favourite. So, and I also had made up this card myself while I was chatting with the ladies, and what I also showed them was that this stamp set comes with, as a bundle, with a 2 3/8 punch. In the online exclusives you can buy a 2-inch punch, and from the annual catalogue as well we have this decorative circle punch. And here what I had done was stamped on the decorative circle punch, which then is slightly smaller than the 2 3/8 punch, which I punched from the basic grey. And so this all teamed together. I also stamped with basic grey. Yeah, the birds are just lovely at this time of year. I've got these leftover bits and pieces here, so I thought it would be good just to play with them. I have no idea what we're going to end up with, but these are the bits and pieces I have out, so let's just have a wee play. The Cuppa and Cards is really about playing. A face-to-face Cuppa and Cards is a chance just to be creative, find out a little bit about card making. I'm just going to pop some, sorry, and have a cuppa. It's a social thing. We've got bits left over, so I'm kind of just putting them around me to inspire me. And I quite like, see, that would work, and then we could have that, maybe not in this picture, then this one. We might just team this up like that, and we might do a different greeting. Now I'm just going to stick this on and then make a greeting, because do you know, it's just about making simple cards. Now make a simple card, Janice, if you have glue, that will help. Does I say this? Oh, now I want to put that on. Oh, yes. Have it that way. This strip, I don't even know how wide this strip is. But I'm just popping that down there. Hi Karen, in you come. It's a bit cool this morning. So there is a wee fire. It's not fierce to do the fire, but I know that if any of my friends from the other side of the world, Lisa, are you this side or are you, I'm getting everyone mixed up. So are you Australia? And most of my friends across the pond will still be asleep. Although, where are you, Marlon? So I've just stuck that down. So I didn't even like look carefully at where I was placing it. I've just stuck it down. And then I'm going to do something with my stamp set. I'm just trimming that wee extra bit there. Basic grey at first, and I think we'll have a, let's go for Celebrate. Now I'm bringing the basic grey out, but look, I've got these two colours, so let's just use the colours we have. So where is it? Calypso Coral and Crushed Curry. Oh, Marlon, you're in Alabama. So what on earth time is it with you? Must be fairly early in the morning, is it not? Oh, about the basic I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's celebrate. And what I'm going to do with this is let it relax, and then, because with photopolymer, especially if you want something straight or a particular shape, when you pull it off it stretches out of shape. If you pop it down like this, let it relax, and then pick it up with your block, you should get the circle. You're 5:20 in the morning. Oh my goodness. I don't think I recognise that as a time. And then what we'll do, I think, will that fit in there? Yes, it will. Now, I have an idea hatching away in my head here as I might do a bit of paper piecing with this. But let's just stamp it here first. So I usually, at Cuppa and Cards, I just show the ladies the basic tools that I've brought along, you know, what stamp set, the papers, and give them an idea, and then I just let them go. Let them start. So I want to stamp this on. Now, let's see the papers. Where are the papers gone? What I'm thinking is, if I stamp on there, I'll get a pretty paper case. I've not got any scraps of this, but it won't matter. We'll just, so to do paper piecing, here what we're going to do is stamp the little cake on the paper, and I'm going to just pop Monica's channel name there, so if you look her up on YouTube, if you're not already a subscriber of Monica's. So I'm just cutting out the little case. Now it is a bit ziggity zaggedy here, so I'm just going to, I'm not going to precisely cut these bits, but I am just going to cut a kind of a wiggly line there, and then just cut the straight lines of the case. Good morning from Virginia. Hi Cindy, and you come. So my project for the next few weeks in my head is to try to come on at different times of the day so that I catch different people. And so yeah, I have already seen some people that I don't always see when I do afternoon or evening videos. And I'm going to try and do this as a regular well, Wednesday morning for me. I can't do it every week, and there's weeks when I'm away. And I am going to be away soon for my birthday week. But I have planned some recorded videos. I've just been recording them and I'm probably going to have one for each day. Right, so I think we just stick with the colours. So I'm just going to get out. Now I've no idea, I don't use my markers an awful lot, but I noticed that there's a bit sort of going round that is probably part of the case. So I just thought I'll just and then I'll just take my, because we're trying to stay within the colour palette. So I'm just using my Stamp Right marker to colour in. I do not have in fact I believe that we don't have a blend for crushed curry. So there we go, we paper piece the cupcake, whatever you call it, I've forgotten. My words are not with me today. And we'll keep the pens out, we might use that now. Now the decorative circle, I'm not sure if that's big enough to take for the celebrate. Yes it is. So, does the 2-inch circle fit in there? I don't think so. No. So, we'll cut it out with the decorative circle so I can show you where we were. How cool is that? And then with the punch that comes with the bundle with the stamp set, which is 2 3/8, so that is what, just less than 2.5 inches in diameter. I'll cut out that with the, okay, so I've lost the card with the paper on. So here it is. So I don't know, do I want to pop the on Calypso coral at the back and take grey out of there, or do you know what, you think of different things. So if I was to cut punch even, so it's just tightening the palette, although we do have the basic grey there. I'm just going to go like that, just use my colours. Use the paper or the card, whatever. So what's everyone up to today? What are your plans for the day ahead? Or what have you done with the day behind you? It's not quite lunchtime yet here in the UK. And then I'll pop this with dimensionals. Well then she says, well I've taken the bling box out, but where's the dimensionals box? Oops. If I felt I wanted that supported more, I could just put that grey circle. Do you know you can accentuate it. But I'm just going to. So lots of options to play with. To there. Another simple card. It just makes for quite simple, uncomplicated card making. So there's one. So what shall we do next? I quite like this wee square. I'm not quite sure. You're taking care of your great-grandson. Wow. My oldest grandchild is not quite 13, so hopefully it'll be a little while before I have great-grandchildren. That's not going to fit in there. Right, I'm not quite sure what's next. I need another card blank to start me off. Where are they? Okay. So I kind of think these go together, don't they? Don't have to use the paper all the time. You can just do simple things. So let's just, have we got, we'll do a layered card this time. I'm going to chop this down. I am just making this up as I go along, so if, you know, if my thinking process annoys you, I'm sorry. Your oldest grandchild's in his 30s, wow. Right, so I take that to I just cut in a layer that will layer up onto the card, and this time I want to stamp some shells along. I haven't really had, apart from that little while last week at Cuppa and Cards, I haven't really played with this stamp set at all, but I'm thinking put one in the middle. Let's just go like that. I don't know, I'm just making this up. So we've got some seashells going over here. And then I've lost it. The seaside. I think I should put some of these back again or I'm going to lose them. Have y'all got a cuppa? Did you get some food from the table? And is the sun going to come out in the UK, well, here in central Scotland? I need the sun to come out. I think that we might be lucky with this one. Be able to do a whole lot of layers. Yeah, see that fits in the 2-inch punch. And I think I'll colour that with some blends. So I don't know, what have we got? Something, you know, some yellow, or what have we got? I'm just looking to see. I've got Daffodil Delight, what I've got in blends. And what blues have I got? Not too, don't want it to be too in your face spammy blue. You could colour all these in if you wanted the shells. I'm just gonna, don't even know. I'm just adding colour. I'm not in any way showing you any kind of colouring technique here, because I think these blends are needing replaced. They're so old. And I'm just really popping some colour in here. I don't know. This would be a bit, where the waves are breaking would kind of be a bit white, but what I'll do is I'll just colour it in, and then I might just put, yeah, just let's not overthink it. Start Daffodil Delight, oops, and then just going over it all with the light. As I say, I am just adding colour, and that is, to me, that's, do you know how good these blends are, is that you can get fantastic results if you take your time and you do your shadows and your highlights, and you can get great results, but you can equally have nice results by just throwing some colour at it. And then we have the colour lifter, which I'll bring in, and I can just lighten some of the bits. But you don't see the results right away, but there we go. Why can you not get in? Get in where? Janet, come in. You're in now. Are you? Come and get a wee seat by the fire. You're more than welcome here. So I need some kind of, I'm going to just pop this up. I'm going to, yeah, we'll just do these ones like that, but I want some kind of sentiment. Just let that settle a bit. The colours will go back a wee bit. Good morning, Carolyn, you come. Were you logged into Google, Janet? You do have to be logged in before you can comment. So we're kind of just looking at how we're going to put this card together. So I could have a layer of the paper. So let's have a look. I don't know if I want a layer of the paper, but maybe that yellow would changes everything, doesn't it? Oh, the yellow spots, that might just be the thing I need. Right, I'm going to take that away. Where's my green? The brain is just like, do. Does this happen when you're creating? Things change as you go. Alright, so that's the 2-inch punch I've just used. There's my, where's my other one gone? Here it is. Decorative circle. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, thank you for that, Cindy. I'm just kind of creating as I go here. Making it up. Winging it is the other expression, isn't it? I didn't even know that I had a style. But I do have people say that if they can see a card and know it's mine. But and I think I'll have a piece of this for the back as well. Let's just need another layer. And of course I have cut that so that I can't do that, haven't I? Clever Janice, not. Oh well. But I've got some of this, so let's, this is a crushed curry, sorry. My brain's not, my brain and my mouth today don't seem to be, let's squint as well. Let's cut that straight. There we go, and then we might have a chance. Right, 10.1. This is in centimetres. You would have to change it to suit your paper. If you're across the pond, as we say, you will need to change this to inches. But your paper, it's a different dimension sort of thing. It's different shaped. Yours is shorter and fatter, and ours is... Right, so there we've got quite a few layers on going on this card, and we still need a sentiment. And I've lost the stamp set now, so yep, here it is. Come back, stamp set. Right. So, happy birthday or thank you. I think we'll go for happy birthday, because when I was sorting out, I sell my cards off at a market every month that I take part in. And I've discovered that I've got way too many thank you cards. So we'll just do this as happy birthday. Where's the ink? I need someone to keep handing me the thing I need. I need someone here to read my mind. So you guys across in America, are you just waking up? Or are you just having your morning coffee? I'm really happy that you joined me. As I say, I wasn't expecting a lot of people because I just decided this morning, about 10 minutes before I went live, that it would be a good thing to do. It's kind of quite impulsive, me. So anyway, let's make this card up. And then we might have time for a third one. I am a wet glue girl. As I say, I use wet glue as much as possible. And also I have run out of seal and I don't have an awful lot of tear and tape left, so but I tend to reach for wet glue all the time. Well, you're very early, Marlon, so just you relax there, and when I go off you could always turn over and go back to sleep because you've got lots of Wednesday left. So say all this idea was sparked off from watching Monica from Paper Happinicity with Monica just about a week ago, I think. I think it might have been her Wednesday video last week. And you've got a cup of tea there, Cindy. Right, so happy birthday, and then we've got this lovely wee picture of the ocean to build up the layers here. So again, we'll just wet glue this all together and then pop it on with dimensionals. Just make sure that's stuck down. So there's 3 punches layered up. So the 2-inch, the decorative circle, and then the 2 3/8 of an inch. Sorry, I'm always a bit dramatic when I drop something. I hope I didn't scare you. I've lost my microfiber because it's just sort of beyond where you can see. I dropped this and got glue on the edge of my desk, but there you go. So you just can see just a little bit on there, and I just think it adds a little, just a little extra. What do you think? Yes, I actually did that one with watercolour pencils. The one that I did last Thursday at Cuppa and Cards, at my face-to-face Cuppa and Cards. Yeah, you can use anything you like to colour in. So that one is done with blends, that one with our Stamp-Right markers, and that one with our watercolour pencils. See, so I'll try, I think have I got enough time? Lost with time here. I have 10 minutes. I tried to keep it to the hour, and I did start slightly after 11 here, so I think this time I've got these. I wondered. I I'm having a wee wonder here. How big are they? Those strips are... Okay. We used 2 this time. Let's just go in and see what we got here. Oh, like that. Is that too... How wide is that? I'm liking that green. What green is that? Leaves and... There's so much here to choose from. Ah, I can cut that. I don't know what size this these cards are that I've cut. Because I've cut these already, I just thought, but I was thinking if I had 3, they're too big, so I wonder if I cut down or I'll just go with 2. Oh, like, stop it, Janice, you're overthinking it. Okay, stop overthinking. Right, so these are 5.5 by 10.5. So if I cut this 5 by 10. Do anyone else do that kind of, will I use this? You spend more time in card making choosing things, deciding what you're going to use. Right. One. Here's a bit here. Where is the package for this? What are the greens? Oh, it's Lost Lagoon. It's Lost Lagoon, right. I just wasn't sure. Right, tidy up, Janice. You've got too many things out. Too many things out. See, and I've still got this lying, so do you know there's a bit of me wants to just use that up. Because it's there. Where? So please don't forget to give me a wee thumbs up. And if you know anyone else who would like to watch some card making or paper craft videos, please share this out. The paper is Inked Botanicals. It's in the annual catalogue, and there is also a video that you can watch of how they made this paper. So they actually had some real flower heads and they painted them and then they turned them over and printed on to paper or canvas with them. It was really cool to watch, and then photographed what they got from it. And it's one of those papers when you look in the catalogue it really doesn't look anything, but once you get it out and start using it, it is really, really pretty. Now I'm just going to do something like that. Oh, you gave me thumbs up in the way in, Lisa. Thank you so much. really appreciate you all. And then I think we can just really layer that up and use it there, why not? And then we can have, or we can do that, like that, or that, and then that can be layered up and go there. That, yeah, that makes sense, right. Okay, does it? Does it not? Do you ever doubt yourself? Oh yes, all the time. You have great faith, Lisa, that it was going to be worth a thumbs up. Ooh, so I'm just leaving a wee very vanilla border here. I'm going to glue this down too. As I say, this was stamped using Stamp-Right markers. This is another one that kind of shows off the paper. I'm going to put the sentiment, a sentiment there. What one are we going to use this time? Talk about warm hello, just so that you can see them all. So it's a super wee stamp set. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I really appreciate that kind of support. You put a smile on my face. I'm just delighted that, you know, I just suddenly go live and by magic some of you can join me. It's a nice sort of rounded script there, works really well. So again, this is the 2-inch, so the decorative, what size is that one? Do you want something in between there? That one will do. So I need to, where's my decorative circle punch gone? Come back. Why is it that one that keeps disappearing on me? Here it is. Oh, you're not too bad. Right, so it's not too late at night for you. I'm going to use this green because it's bringing that colour back in. That's already there. Oh, and Lisa, I believe I have received a card from you for my birthday. I do not deserve these cards that you guys have been sending me. I haven't opened them all because I'm assuming they're birthday cards because my birthday's coming up soon. I've had 2 cards from 2 Lisas so far. I really appreciate that. One from America and one from Australia. And where did I put here? Oh, they're right in front of me, the dimensional system. Look, there's these bits of waste here. Let's just chop that on there. I will share them. I do appreciate it. One day I'll get round to sending some. As I keep telling everyone, making cards is one hobby. Writing them and sending them is a completely different hobby. Hey Cindy, good morning. Have you got your coffee? because this is Cuppa and Cards, online Cuppa and Cards on a Wednesday morning, which is probably going to be a sort of a regular-ish thing. So, as I say, that's just about it for today. But I'll show you what we made. We've using this beautiful, beautiful, look, we've got all these bits left. This was just a quarter share that I had here, and we'll just look through the cards that I've made. Just tidy up, Janice. So that is our paper, which is the Inch Botanicals paper. So if you've not got that, so as I said at the beginning, I was inspired by Paper Happinicity with Monica, who's a good friend, who some of you ladies that are watching are also friends with our Lisa. So I started off telling you that this one is very, very inspired by Monica, because she had cut the panels. 4 AM Cindy. Oh, will I talk quietly? You get back to sleep, my darling. Do you want me to sing a lullaby? No, that would wake you up. Sorry, my singing is dreadful. So this is the one I made at my face-to-face Cuppa and Cards last Thursday. And then I started off, there were some scraps of the paper. So that one is coloured with our watercolour pencils and blended a little with the blender. And then if you go back and look at Monica's, you'll see where the inspiration, you know, how heavily inspired I was with this card. And then I've done the cupcake on this one. Now these two pieces of paper were just in my pack, so I've just stuck them on the card, and then I did a bit of paper piecing with the cupcake. Oh yeah, I better whisper so as not to make Cindy up too much. But then there were people telling me they couldn't hear me. So this is a Stamp-Right marker that I've coloured the icing on the cake with crushed curry. I'm not sure you would really have a crushed curry cupcake, or else they're known in Scotland, fairy cake. Then I kind of went back to the seasidey thing, and I used this curved seashells stamp to make a border along the middle of the card, and then I stamped this and punched it out with the 2-inch punch, and I coloured it with our blends, and I think that makes an okay card. And then we had some of these grey panels cut and left over from last week's Cuppa and Cards, so I just added some of the DSP. I had stamped this last week when I was demonstrating to one of my ladies that we can use our Stamp-Right markers to ink up our stamps to get so that we can have different colours on one stamp. So I've made up that all together for my third card today. So I'll take away, we'll just leave the inspiration card. So as I say, there's Monica's link, so please pop over and subscribe to Monica. She has some fab ideas. And also, can you share this out if you can, because I keep changing between me needing 16 and 15 more subscribers to get to 2,000. It has been a long road, this last wee bit of getting to the 2,000, but I'm determined I will get there. But your help will be much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, you listen to your book and pop back to sleep for a wee while, Cindy. It's just too early for you. Later on we can have coffee on your porch. Thanks everyone for coming in. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. That shouldn't be too long. I'm trying to come on more frequently and yeah, just get I just like connecting with you all, and I love a live because I like the chit chat that I get with you all. So definitely going to try and be back here next Wednesday morning for another Cuppa and Cards. Yeah, bye. Then you know the usual. I don't know how to get out. I will find the way. I will get out of here. Take care, everyone.